I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Hi everyone, welcome back to Wild Caught Vintage. My name is Randy. I'm the owner of Rockabilly Raven Vintage on Etsy, and today I may have for you the best vintage haul ever. So here on my channel I do vintage hauls as well as teach you tips and tricks on how to authenticate and find vintage out in the wild, whether that's the thrift store, a garage sale, an estate auction, doesn't matter. Anywhere where you might find pieces that you may want for yourself or maybe you want them for resale. Today, this vintage haul is from the Goodwill in my town. And it is probably the collection of the oldest pieces I have ever found all together, all in the same place, ever. So, to begin with, I'm going to show you the oldest piece of vintage or antique clothing I have ever found, and I'm super excited about it. Alright. Oh my gosh. And as always, I didn't do the buttons. We're not going to do the buttons. We're just going to check it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, so you might be like, Randy, that's just a brown coat. Oh, no, it's not. This is a not even 19. I'm sorry. This is an 1880s overcoat, walking dress coat that has room in the back for a bustle. Can you see it? Oh my gosh. So here's why I can't even believe this. The entire thing is hand sewn. The whole thing is hand sewn. It is cotton velvet. It doesn't even smell bad. Kind of smells like a cedar chest, but it's in absolutely beautiful condition. There's no stains. There's no damage. The buttons are glorious little metal buttons. Can you see it? There it is. Look at my finger. The only drawback is there is one shank button missing. But I do not care because this unbelievable lined, beautiful piece is just so exceptionally rare. As you can tell, I'm just totally freaking out about it. It has a fitted waist. It is very narrow and very tiny. It was built to go over the top of a very thin, very skinny corset. So the waist on it is just itty bitty. There's some expected wear up around the collar, which also helps authenticate how old it is. It is just a glorious piece. You can see all of the construction inside. It is hand zigzagged. If you are a fellow seamstress, you know that when we do our seams, we'll zigzag the edges, or if you have a serger, you'll overlock or serge those edges so that they won't fray. These are all hand done. Be still, my heart. So, the story on this awesome Victorian 1880s coat is that it was in the dumpster. The people at the Goodwill in my local town threw it in the dumpster because they didn't think anybody would want it. And one lady who works at the store, who knows that I come in, pulled it out of the dumpster and put it on a hanger and stuck it on the blazer rack, hoping that I would come in and find it. And I did. Again, probably the oldest piece I've ever found. I am super excited about it. So this is the same day, the exact same day, I found not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 1940s pencil skirts. I will show those to you in a moment. two 1940s two-piece wool suits and an unbelievable 1940s absolutely beautiful fuchsia pink cocktail dress. So let me start with the skirts and show you those first. Again, all on the same day. I found these all on the same day. I just can't. Awesome. Now they're tiny, but awesome little 1940s wool skirt. It's got a nice metal zipper. Fantastic little Bobby Brooks tag. It is in beautiful shape. I don't think I found any moth damage, stains, or holes. Just fantastic. Got the little Goodwill tag still on it. Really nice piece. This one out of all of them might be a little closer to the 50s. That's okay because somebody's gonna want a beautiful cherry red wool pencil skirt for fall. Yes, thank you. And since one was obviously not enough, I found another one. Oh, look at this plaid wool skirt. Again, I got another metal zipper, great lining. Isn't that wonderful? This one also had a tag that is a little bit older. And I'm not 100%. I think it just says all wool. Has a quite a bit older garment workers tag. This one is solidly from the 40s. Again, I got my little Goodwill tag on there. No wool, or no wool, haha, no moth damage to the wool. Just beautiful. Has a good little kick pleat here in the back. Just awesome. Alright, so, you know, since two wasn't enough, I found another one. Oh my gosh, this one, look at this pocket. Look at the detail here. Isn't it great? Look at those little sides. Beautiful. Completely awesome 1940s wool skirt. Again, got that little metal zipper. Might be harder to see. This one actually has a really interesting feature. It's embroidered. Let me see if you can see on the light. No, you can't see it. So someone in matching gray embroidered the name or the monogram of the person that this belonged to. I'm assuming so that they wouldn't lose it. But absolutely fantastic. You can't really see the monogram. It's so well hidden on the back, but it's just absolutely beautiful piece. It is a tragedy that none of these things ever in a million years would fit me. But that's okay because I found them for maybe one of you out there. Found another beautiful gray wool 1940s skirt. I'm showing you these little details so that you know that these are indicators that these pieces are from the 40s. Again, another fantastic metal zipper. Good little button on the side. I'm gonna guess that all of these pieces came out of one person's estate and they all got dumped off at the Goodwill, and thank goodness I found them because I'm going to clean them and make sure they are in perfect condition and then put them out there so that a fellow collector can use them and love them and they don't end up getting ruined and destroyed. So again, all the same day, all in the same cart, all the same store. So the next two sets are wool two-piece sets. This is the skirt for the first one. And again, it has a little hip side pocket. You might think that that would be in the back, but it is not in the back. This one actually has belt loops too. The way that you can tell that it's not in the back is here is our zipper. And what you want to do is see which way the flap faces. Flap faces back, this is the front. So your flap would never go back like this. It would face this way. So that's how you can tell which side is the front and which side is the back on a skirt. Here is the awesome jacket. Really pretty. This one's a little bit more simple. Fluffing is happening. This one does not have a tag of any sort, so it's very possible that it is homemade. That would not have been uncommon at all. I've mentioned this before. Check the lining if it has one. Make sure the underarm area is nice and clean, with no holes or fabric fatigue. This one is a good example where the seam is just starting to pull, but luckily I can fix that very easily. So, beautiful little piece. It's gonna be a wonderful set to throw a 1940s blouse on with. It's gonna look amazing. So the second two-piece set is this awesome mustard yellow pencil skirt. This amazing, beautiful belt loops. Look at these great pockets. Again, you got your metal zipper. This one also Bobby Brooks. Probably a little more towards the 40s, not a not a late 1950s set. So when you see the coat, perhaps you'll know why I think this is a very early 1950s. This one actually has a larger hip or a larger seat. Waist is still pretty tiny. But look at the jacket. Oh, look at that high waist. Look at the back. Oh, it's just beautiful. And it is more of a sports suit. It's got a metal zipper down the front with a great little button here at the waist. It is fantastic cinched in high-waisted jacket. Unfortunately, there's a couple of tiny little teeth in the zipper that are missing. Always check that. But the zipper still goes up and down, so I will make sure and mention that before I sell it to anyone. Alright, so we've seen all of these wonderful pieces, all of them from the 40s or potentially early 1950s. My last piece from this haul is a dress. Oh, I'm sure you saw that color. It is probably one of the most beautiful dresses I have ever found out in the wild, and I'm so excited that I found it. Are you ready? Oh, look. I'm going to look forward to see the buttons. It has a peplum flare, which that means it comes out from the waist. Has a beautiful fabric covered matching metal zipper. Oh my gosh. Who does that? It's just, the quality is unbelievable. This beautiful, beautiful dress is a maxi. It goes all the way to the floor. Is unequivocally from the 1940s. It's probably potentially from the 1930s. Someone safety pinned the tag on, which I don't mind because it is a Dewberry. Dewberry is a very good brand. The reason that I mentioned that maybe it's from the 30s is the shoulder pads are pretty strong, a really solid, boxy shoulder pad. So it might be from the late 30s, sort of a pre-war era. The fabric is cold pressed rayon. Oh, I don't even know how to teach you all to know what cold pressed rayon feels like, but it feels like amazing. It feels like vintage dreams are made out of this fabric. It is a larger size, but it is sadly not large enough for me. It is a sad, but I am going to enjoy thoroughly steaming this and cleaning it and getting it ready to put in the store. I will tell you that this one has a condition issue that's an easy fix. As you can see right here, the side seam split because somebody tried to try it on. It wasn't me. I promise it wasn't me. Somebody must have tried it on and it was too small in the ribs, and they moved, it went boop, and they popped the seam. I'm just going to thread match the color, and I'm going to fix that, go through the whole dress. I'll turn it inside out, check all the seams. Anywhere there is a loose seam or a weak seam, I will repair it, and then I will get this beautiful dress up in the store and see if maybe one of you will appreciate and love it as much as I do. So there you have it, my friends. Again, probably the best thrift haul I have ever had. All in the same place, all in the same day. So many unbelievable 1940s and 1950s pieces. And then of course, an authentic Victorian coat at the thrift store. Because I've gotten lax in doing this, this is a blazer, so I believe they charged me $4. The dress was the average $5.95 Goodwill dress price. The two-piece sets were a little bit more, so the two-piece sets were $9. Yes. And yes. Yes, I'll take those. These skirts were all $4.95 a piece. $4.95, $4.95, $4.95, $4.95. Done. I just blessed beyond belief. It was such a great haul, and I'm so glad that I got to share it with you. I hope that all of you have enjoyed this best thrift haul ever video. I hope I get to make another best haul ever version 2.0 for you sometime in the near future. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or maybe some thoughts, pop them down in the comments below. I am trying to catch up on some videos from being gone on vacation for 3 weeks. So you'll be seeing more content. And otherwise, I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Have a great day. Bye!